Hi everyone, this is your reading for Sunday the 16th of April. Thanks for joining me. Let's have a look at what's coming up today. Choices today. First of all, we have the 7 of Arrows, insecurity, the 3 of Bows, and the Forest Lovers. Okay, so 7 of Arrows. She's insecure because she's had negative feedback, okay? She's not deluded, she's not crazy. She isn't insecure because everyone's told her she's the most wonderful person and she's kind of had some malfunction and taken it the wrong way. She's had arrows shot at her, so of course she feels insecure, okay? So if you are feeling insecure on this day, if you are feeling anxious or like you're not good enough, if you have a big date on, for instance, then don't be so hard on yourself and don't say, oh, stop being so stupid or silly and just, put your big girl knickers on and get on with it and just stop feeling sorry for yourself. Don't do that. Acknowledge that, dating is hard and making a good impression is hard, and that sometime in the past maybe people have treated you less than kindly or even made fun of you or mocked you or been mean to you, and you're taking a risk. You're putting yourself out there today in some way. So if there's insecurity, don't be harsh on yourself and berate yourself. Just say, listen, we're trying again. At least I have the courage to put myself out there again. And this insecurity, thank you for trying to protect me. I hear you. I hear that you're trying to keep me safe, but I'm going to do this anyway because I feel that if I take a risk, that happiness is out there for me and I get to choose. The next card is the 3 of Bows, fulfillment, and that's exactly what this is. We've got a crossroads here and you have a choice to make. Do you move ahead, do you move forward and take a risk, or do you stay stuck and do you stay in the same place because things haven't worked out in the past and you've given up and you've said, well, they're never going to work, so I'm just going to stay put. The guidance here is to move ahead. The 3 of Bows is always a new beginning, a fresh start. So the message is to try and draw a line under the past failures and insecurities and difficulties and to say, okay, that was the past, I'm going to try again. The 3 urges you to try again, to move ahead. Either direction is fine as long as you're moving ahead. That's the goal today. That will lead to fulfillment because you're taking action, and that will get rid of the insecurity by itself already. Insecurity, worry in anticipation of something happening is the worst in my experience. Once it's actually happening, you can deal with it, okay? So get rid of this insecurity by not anticipating what dreadful thing could happen in the future, but by actually taking action and going out there. So if the insecurity is about your job viability, then apply for the job today. If it's about your love life and you don't feel beautiful enough, then go on a date today. Take action to go out with someone. Take those insecure feelings that we all have and act despite the insecurity. So it's not like Susan Jeffers says, feel the fear and do it anyway. It's feel the insecurity and do it anyway. Okay, so don't listen to that too much. By taking action itself, you're going to feel better already. But the good news is that we have the Lovers here as the final card. So taking a risk and moving forward and having a fresh start, especially when it comes to the area of love and romance, it's very positive, and it's very likely that by putting yourself out there and by meeting people and by going to some event or launching an event or going to a party or a workshop or something where there are other people involved, that you do find someone you love and you're able to overcome the insecurities of the past by building positive evidence in the present, in the here and now. Everything is about relationship here. We've got these 2 snakes intertwined. We've got these 2 with their hand fasting ceremony here. The only thing that really could be counterproductive to this is martyrdom, is this martyr syndrome. Oh, I've suffered so terribly in my relationships, I could never try it again. Because if you never try again, guess what? Nothing's going to happen again. People make choices, and their choices have real consequences in life. So the cards are saying we all have difficulties, and don't get me wrong, I'm not trying to minimalize this, you know, or trivialize it. Some people have terrible relationship experiences. You know, I know people go through patterns of relationships that are really abusive, and things that are where you're financially trapped, or where partners manipulate you to keep you in debt just to so you're staying with them. You know, it's the things people do to each other. I know it's not like I think everything is a bowl of cherries and everything's hunky-dory. I know it can get rough, but what the cards are saying is they know that too. And if you try again, and if you take a risk and move forward, yes, you can have happiness. You know, all these tough things can happen to you, but all these good things can happen to you as well. So it's counterproductive to say, oh, I've had 3 negative experiences, therefore I will stop and never open myself up to the 3 positive experiences I could have. So you've got to be brave, try again, and move forward on this day. Number-wise, we've got 7 and 3 is 10. And 6 is 16, 1 and 6 is 7, and 7 is about mind and creativity. And that's what this is. It's about a mindset. Do I take a risk and move ahead, or am I beaten and defeated forever? And you're not beaten and defeated. You've got a lot of good stuff yet to come. The best is yet to come. So I hope you have a wonderful day. If you would like a private reading with me in terms of what's coming up in your love life, or in your career, or in terms of your finance for the rest of 2017 and beyond, then please get in touch with me via my website for a private reading. It's gregoryscott.com. Click on the Readings tab to order your reading. Please remember to subscribe to this YouTube channel, and I'll speak to you tomorrow.